Howdy, my name is Cameron DeBoard, and this is my final case study presentation. I was enrolled in a course at Texas A&M University where I was given the opportunity to be involved with the English Language Proficiency Program, where I met a bilingual student named Tianjin Zhen. Tianjin is originally from China, lived in Canada for 2 years for college, and is moving to Texas to complete his master's at Texas A&M. Tianjin has been speaking English since primary school, around 7 years old, and thought that moving to Canada for 2 years would improve his English skills by a lot. He was not really able to speak English living with his family in China because they mainly spoke his mother tongue, which is Chinese, along with his peers, friends, and other family. Moving to Canada, he was expecting to become more comfortable with English and improve his skills. However, he found out that he was very introverted. Throughout these 2 years, he did not really speak to anybody and kept to himself because he was afraid of messing up his English skills. He is hoping that when he moves to Texas, he will be able to meet other peers and friends and improve these skills through conversations. We would meet for an hour once a week through Zoom conferences, and we would discuss our cultural differences, our personal interests, and Tianjin's experience with learning English. Although we were given a prompt of conversation starters that involved proverbs and idioms, Tianjin would mainly create these conversations that were self-driven. I observed that he had great fluency, comprehension, and a very broad vocabulary. However, he struggled with confidence. When he did not understand something that I was saying, he would snap his fingers a lot, or he would pause, and he would ask me to repeat myself or re-explain until the third try. And once we hit the third try, he would Google the concept that I was talking about. During one of our conversations, we discussed Tianjin's thoughts and experiences with language learning anxiety. Language learning anxiety is where a student who is learning a new language has a lot of anxiety with speaking, writing, or reading. This can be caused from the fear of messing up or the fear of being judged by others who they are talking to. And this was something that Tianjin really struggled with. I asked him about his thoughts on language learning anxiety, and he said that it was not really about the environment he was in. It was more about the person he was talking to and how comfortable he felt with them. If he did not feel comfortable enough to talk to them, he would not speak with them at all because he was afraid that they might judge him or get irritated about him asking them to repeat themselves. If I had Tianjin as one of my students, I would use different types of motivation, positive feedback, and collaboration within my classroom. There are many different types of motivation. There's instrumental motivation, and this can be very beneficial to a student to keep them engaged in the concept of learning a new language. Positive feedback is also very beneficial because it gives them a positive environment where it's okay for them to make mistakes. Collaboration is also a very big detail in improving a student's language learning anxiety because students may not be comfortable speaking to an educator or somebody older than them about a problem they might be having. Collaboration gives a student the opportunity to discuss with a student who might be struggling with the same thing and discuss their different difficulties and give them a sense of comfortability and relatability to figure out what the right concept is. Overall, I believe that this was a great opportunity for me to engage with an English language learner and learn how to improve their learning environments in my future classroom and understand the different struggles that they go through learning another language, such as English.